my back, every loss, every scar, I remember all that. Tears fall down, but I never fell flat. God caught me every time I almost collapsed. All this pain turned pressure into purpose. Felt cursed, now I know what my worth is. Dark nights, but the light still surface. I was hurting, but God still working. Came from the bottom, abandoned apartments, was starving, no options, just hustling, grind. Sleep on the floor, I was broken and torn, but still I was chasing the purpose divine. People I love, they switched and they folded, they left me with nothing but pain in my mind. Devil was working, attacking my spirit, but God had it covering over my life. Lost some partners to the streets in the prison, I'm dealing with trauma I never discussed. Smiling in public, but fighting depression, anxiety building, I'm losing my trust. Heart full of scars, I was guarded and distant, ain't nobody really knew what it was. But every time I was falling apart, I could feel it, I knew it was God I could trust. Running through fire, I never expired, I'm walking through flames, but I'm still standing tall. The devil a lie, he wanted me tied, but I got that call, and I answered the call. Been from the pain, I was forced in the rain, every tear that I cried, it was breaking the walls. Now I'm alive, I survived what I've been through, I'm giving them glory and praise for it all. This pain had to carry on my back, every loss, every scar, I remember all that. Tears fall down, but I never fell flat. God caught me every time I almost collapsed. All this pain turned pressure into purpose. Felt cursed, now I know what my worth is. Dark nights, but the light still surface. I was hurting, but God still working. Back against walls, I was feeling defeated, but deep in my spirit, I knew I was chosen. Walking by faith, I ain't seeing no way, but trusting His word, every promise He spoke. Chains that was on me, He broke them and freed me. The old me was dead, now the new me awoken. Came out the fire, refined and shining. Now every door that was closed has been open. Enemies talking, they doubted the vision. They said I would never amount to a thing. Now I'm a leader, a father, a builder. I'm breaking generational pain with the King. Had to forgive Him, release all the bitterness. Healing was part of the growth that He bring. Now when I speak, it's life in my words. I'm planting that seed every time that I sing. Pain had me bent, but it never could break me. God rearranged me, He healed and remade me. Took all the darkness and turned it to light. Now I'm reflecting His glory daily. I'm not the same, I've been born again. Covered in grace, I don't walk in sin. All of that pain was part of the plan. Now I understand I was destined to win. All this pain had to carry on my back, every loss, every scar, I remember all that. Tears fall down, but I never fell flat. God caught me every time I almost collapsed. All this pain turned pressure into purpose. Felt cursed, now I know what my worth is. Dark nights, but the light still surface. I was hurting, but God still working.